Tuesday, September 16, 2014. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and this is my 1983 Mercedes 240 Diesel. Continuing on tonight, where I left off last night. Basically, right now, I'm at the point in the project where I'm doing the final prep and bodywork before the complete paint job. As you've seen, I have painted all the edges and jambs, and the next time I'm throwing paint at this thing, it's going to be basically at the outer body panels. My task for this evening is I'm going to start remounting the front fenders. I had them off so I could do all the repair work in the wheel wells, and so I could do some repair work at least to the passenger side fender itself. But now, and also, of course, to paint the edges of the fenders. But now they're ready to go back on. As I said in last night's video, I doubt I'll be able to get them completely remounted tonight. It's not that it's not easy to do. It is pretty easy, but I'm not sure where exactly all the bolts are. They're bagged and tagged, probably somewhere inside the car, but not sure exactly where. So it could take me a little bit of rooting around to find stuff. So anyhow, I'm going to get to work now, and I'll show you what I have done at the end of the evening. Well, this is where I'm calling it quits for the night. You can see I have both the front fenders back on the car right now. And it turns out I was right about something at the beginning of the video and wrong about something else. First, the thing I was wrong about. I thought I might have to root around inside the car for about an hour to find the fender mounting hardware, and I actually found everything in maybe 3 minutes. Of course, this is the big bonus of bagging and tagging all your bolts, nuts, and various hardware. It makes it much easier to find when you need to reassemble things months or maybe years down the road. As for the thing I was right about, I was right that I was not going to be able to finish this tonight. Both fenders are on the car, but only the driver's side is actually bolted in place. And you can see that the bolts there are still light ivory. I'm debating whether or not I should eventually go over those with a small paintbrush and some red paint. Then again, I've already got light ivory here in the engine compartment. Doesn't bother me all that much. Might just leave it as is. So I've got this one in place. I even have the fender liner in place. I don't have the passenger side bolted into place yet. So I will try to get to that maybe tomorrow evening. Like I said, I have all the fasteners, and I've got the fenders lined up to where they need to be. Which in and of itself is not the easiest task in the world. In the end, the alignment, these things might be off by a millimeter or so, but given how tweaked this fender was and how much work I did to it, and the fact that I've never done this kind of extensive work before, if they're just a hair off, personally, I'm not going to mind, and I'm not going to hide it either. Not going to brag about it, but not going to hide it. So that's where I am for this evening. As I said, tomorrow I'll get out here, try to finish this fender up, and then I'll go from there. So this is Mercedes Diesel Guy. Thanks for watching.